So let's get good old Optimus in his truck mode. But before, you know what? I actually will start off with the trailer. So let's move you off to the side. So we will build the trailer first because that will kind of clean up my table a bit. Sure, fall over. But it will clean up my table a bit if I actually am able to finish off the trailer. Because all of this is going to go in here. So starting off, what you want to do with this is you want to untap this here and rotate it down like so. Rotate it down like so. Stretch this whole thing out. And then also you got some tabs down here that are going to slide in there. So you just want to basically kind of take this. Also, there's a tab slot connection down here as well. So you want to take this and tab it in. Tab it in like so. There you go. And we'll wait with the rest of this until later because it makes the transformation a lot easier if you wait with this. Mainly this thing. But then what you want to do is you can kind of, I guess you can slide all this in here. So as you can see in here, you have a little slot there that is a bit on an angle that is going to be going in here. So basically you just want to take this, get it aligned. There you go. Then afterwards, what you can do with the shield here is there is a slot down here, as you can see, that the peg here is just going to slide into. So I like to look at this from the bottom, which always, whenever I say that now, I think of Linkin Park because of up from the bottom, that kind of stuff. Anyway, there you go. Tap that bad boy in there just to kind of get that out of the way. And then next up with the axe here, what you can do is you have a back here. As you can hopefully see there, that tab right there is going to slide into the slot right there. So basically what I like to do is I like to just take this here, tab it into place. And you can, I probably should have done it on the opposite side. Oh well, can't do it now, can I? Because I already tabbed it in. And then finally the gun is going to be a little bit of an annoyance. So for now I'm actually going to wait with the gun and also the big guns from jet mode. Because now we got to move into jet mode. So what you want to do, fold out the wings fully. Then untap this, rotate this up, rotate this, oops, sorry, all the way around, and then also fold this piece in. Then what you want to do is you want to take the top part of the wings and fold them in as well, like so. Just rotate them all the way around. Rotate these pieces together like so, and then there are tabs. There's a tab here and also on the other side that's going to slide into those two slots right there. So what you want to do here, you want to basically take this whole thing and just tap it together like so. Then what you want to do with this is actually you want to align it like this. So what I'm going to do first before I do anything else is I'm going to take the gun and hopefully if I put it in like so, it will not get in the way because I hate attaching this gun. Anyway, what you want to do with this is you want to basically just slide it in, and then these tabs here on the side, as you can see here, these tabs right there are going to be hooked into the holes right there at the top and also on the other side. And this will basically kind of hold the whole thing together. So you want to basically just take this. It can be a bit of an annoyance, but right now is the best position that we have it in. But once you align it, tab the whole bad boy together like so, as you can see. And after that is said and done, then you should take this piece here and rotate it up. Because I've always done it, first rotate this up and then put the jetpack in. That is a mistake. Because if you do it like this, you have a lot more room for the jetpack to maneuver it into place. Even though it doesn't want to fully sit flush, but whatever. Anyway, then you want to take the back here and rotate it in. And unlike normal trailers, there's normally a stand that would pop out here so that you can still have this idiot standing without being attached. Anyway, then after that, what you can do is you can drop the big gun. It looked like this gun here fell off the face of the earth, but what you want to do here is you want to tab it into these canisters back there as well. Seems like they are being pushed out a little bit because of the shield. Maybe I should have turned the shield around. Oh well. But you want to basically take this and put it into the gas canisters back here. Like so. Make sure you kind of rotate it in a little bit so that they kind of sit out of the way. And there you go. All of the weapons can be stored in the trailer like so. The trailer is done. So let's move you out of the way. And let's move straight into the big man himself. Now this transformation is going to be a little bit annoying. Really dumb. And annoying to do on camera anyway. I don't mind doing this transformation, fold the wheels down, but I don't mind doing this transformation normally, but on camera this is gonna be hell. Anyway, fold out the wheels like so. Just fold everything out of the way. Open up the chest a little bit just to kind of get that out of the way as well. And then we're gonna focus a little bit on the arms. What you want to do here is you want to rotate this down and out like so. rotate the hand in. There is a tab in here that is going to slide into the slot right there. So what you want to do is you want to take this inner hinge, fold it in, and then tab it in like so. Fold this down and out of the way, fold the fist down, rotate the inner hinge back in, and then rotate this like so and tab it in like so. There we go. Then what you want to do is you want to come here and untap this piece here. Now then, we will untap the back as well, and then the arms can rotate all the way out and around like so. And as you can see, we have officially entered mess mode. Also, you can rotate the waist around. We'll do that right now, just so that we don't forget. And then after that, what you can also do is you can just fold these out, rotate these around, and fold them out. Rotate this whole thing out like so, and wait with this thing until later. Like I said, open these up, untap these here from the side. Then what you also want to do is you want to open up the back. Like I said, it's a mess, but we'll get there. Anyway, open up the back here like so that we can rotate the head around and put it in like so. All right, now then, let's deal with the mess a little bit. So, starting off, we take the crotch area and we untap it from in here and rotate it backwards like so to get it out of the way. Then what you want to do with these arms is you want to take this tab here. Oh, you can't see it because the other arm. This tab here to slide into that slot in here, this slot. So you just want to take it and then push it in like so. Technically, do the same thing on the other side as well. Rotate it so that this is sitting like so. Also, that there's supposed to be a tab on this side. There's supposed to be a tab up there. Here on the grill, this side, there's supposed to be a tab. That doesn't work because it broke off. Fold out the shoulder pads in its entirety because these shoulder pads are going to hook around this crotch area. So that is going to be another fun little detail that we have to deal with. Now then, you want to kind of tab the arms together if you can. Just look at everywhere where it tabs in. Make sure you get the crotch all the way out to the back. Rotate this in, okay, then don't. But get the shoulder pads here around like so. Like I said, tab the whole thing together, which can be a wee bit of a nuisance sometimes. But if you've done everything correctly, which I hope this time I actually have. But then you want to rotate this in on the hinge in order to tab it right there. And what I like to do is I like to hold this piece down because sometimes this will actually shift in order to fold the head back out. So basically hold this down and tab it in like so. Make sure that everything is still tabbed together. Get everything right in the location. Get these two things together as well. And we'll leave it like this. This gap is always going to remain because of the fact that there's a tab that broke off. But let's be honest here, that tab never worked to begin with. There we go. We got a front of the truck. Hopefully you guys were able to keep up. Next up, rotate the... Oh, no, don't do that. Rotate the wheels out of the way. Take the foot here and... Well, take the inner knee here, push it down and rotate around and then fold out the feet in order to be able to fold it like so. I hate this, but at least this figure makes it a little bit better than the other figure. So then you can also tab these legs together because of the fact that the legs don't really have a lot to do in this mode. Then what you want to do is you want to kind of fold this out and you want to fold this piece here to the back while folding this to the front. So they basically trade places. So basically you want to make sure that they do kind of, let's see, actually keep this folded in. That will make it easier to get it around everything. Now fold this the canister thingy out and rotate this all the way to the back. Do the same thing on the other side, so keep this folded in, rotate this around, fold this back out, and we'll deal with that later. Next up, what you want to do is you want to kind of just, I don't really know which one is supposed to go in first, but I just sometimes just like to push until they sit like so. There you go. That's my orientation. I don't know if that's the correct one, but, you know, you gotta do it somehow. Then what you want to do is you want to actually come in here and take this piece here and rotate it more towards the back. Take the piece that is in here and rotate it towards the back. Also, rotate this around and tab it in. Rotate this gas canister to the side, and then you can tab this into the side here. Oh my god, there looks to be an end in sight. And then the wheel thing are gonna be problematic later on, but that is something that I will deal with later on. Dog hair got in the way. Then afterwards, what you want to do with this is you want to kind of take this, rotate this up like so, get it into place, rotate these things off to the side and just get this down here like so. then you kind of want to just get everything here perfectly aligned. You want to take this, and there's a tab here at the bottom of the wheel. Let's see if I can show that off. We have a tab here at the wheel in the back there that is supposed to slide into a slot right there, while there's also a tab inside of the wheel that is supposed to go in there. I just like to just rest the wheel on it, kind of hope for the best kind of thing, because this never really wants to work on my copy. It has never actually worked. I think I might have actually gotten this to work once. But anyway, you basically want to make sure that everything sits correctly. Obviously, make sure that rotate this forward. And then in here, there is a tab here on the side that is supposed to go in that slot here in the gas canister. There you go. And also push this in again. There's gonna be gaps in this guy because, like I said, this vehicle mode was not necessarily made for it. And rotate this a little bit up. Grab good old trailer again. Put it here in the back of this feet. As you can see here, there's a big hole. And put it in there. And here we have Optimus Prime, Dark of the Moon version in his truck mode. Alright, let's reverse transform this guy right now. And let's once again pull off the trailer and start with that thing, because it's probably the easiest thing to do. So what you want to start off with is you want to come into the back here and open up these doors. And also after that you want to, well, obviously remove the guns at the bottom like so. Move them off to the side. Anyway, what I like to do is I like to just pull on the sides here in order to untap the jetpack, and also this piece here, this one, so that we can take this piece afterwards and move it down, which will allow us to come in here and grab the jetpack, and also this thing. But to grab the jetpack and then just pull it out. Then for the jetpack, what you want to do is you want to untab it from here. Split the wings entirely. Rotate this down. Rotate this up. Fold this up as well. And then there's a tab here that will go into the slot right there. So just tab that bad boy in and together like so. Then what you want to do is you want to come to the back here and rotate out these pieces here and tab it in, and that's it. That's basically your jetpack transformation. It's a simple transformation, but it works. After that, what you want to do with this thing is you want to kind of untab it from this piece here, get it all the way out. Pull out all of the weapons. Move those weapons off to the side. You want to rotate out these pieces here. And then there's a connection point up here, in here, down here, here, and here, and that's it. So basically you just want to align this so that you can kind of make a circle out of it. Not a perfect circle though, but circle-ish. Let's say circle-ish. So there you go. You got the circle here, and then voila, here is the, I don't know, the armory. We're gonna call that thing the armory. I love this thing though. I do. I very much love this thing. So now that we're done with all that, let's bring in good old Optimus Prime and start off with the sides here. So untap these pieces here from the side. And then also don't fully pull it back yet, because I want to pull it around the feet here and then rotate this whole thing up and around. And then these two tabs here are gonna slide into the two openings here at the top. Then rotate this around, and fold it down. Then what you want to do is you want to come in here, untap these canisters here on the side, rotate them inwards in order for everything to work. But rotate it inwards, take these side pieces on the back here as well and put them into the thing. After that, what you could do is you could just open up the front here, take the arms here, untab it from the front here, and rotate it down and split it like so. Then also come to the back here, rotate these windows out, and now we're gonna rotate this whole thing up kind of around, but not entirely, because of the fact that the next thing that we have to do is we gotta kind of pull out that head. So there you go. Now we can kind of close the back here up, and then just like put them in here kind of together next to each other like so. Then what you want to do here is you want to rotate these wheels down like so. And now we come to the mess that is the arms as well. Rotate this to the front and rotate this to the back. What you want to do with the arms is you want to undo the this piece here and rotate it around. Rotate this up. And I would already like to just... Also, you can rotate the crotch around and tab it in. But anyway, there's a tab here. This tab here, this big one here, goes into the slot in here. This big slot. So you just basically want to take it and tab that in. That will hold some stuff into place. So rotate it, untab it, rotate it around, and then put it on here. After that, when that is all said and done, let's see if I did... Oh, I did not do everything right in here. Let me just... You gotta line these back pieces up and then tab them together like so. And then take the canisters and put them on the outside. There you go. And then you can take the... Oh, I thought you were tabbed in. My apologies. And then rotate these silver pieces around like so. Take this and then these two tabs here at the top here. We're gonna slide into those two slots. So just tab that in. Rotate the... He's a little bit taller now. Shoulder pieces down. No, don't untap, please. Why? Alright, we are getting closer and closer to being done. Then with the wheel, what you want to do here is you want to fold this down and rotate this up. Fold this up. Split the legs. Rotate here at this big thing around and then fold the feet up. So rotate at the big thing and then fold the feet up. There you go. Oh my god, we have an up. Oh, also take these back wheels here and fold them up. I always forget these wheels. Rotate this up like so. And then for the finishing touch, what you want to do with the arms is you want to untab this piece here, rotate it down, take the fist and rotate it up, and then take this and fold it all the way around. Make sure that everything is fully straightened out. And there you go. And this is just the finishing touches that we need. Like so. Make sure that everything sits correctly. And then bam, baby. After a long while, here we have good old Optimus back in his robotic mode. With also his armory, jetpack, and all of his weapons.